If Signor Leonato be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders, for all Messina as like him as she is.
I wonder that you are still talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear lady, disdain? Are you yet living?
Is it possible disdain should die while she hath such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat? But it is certain I am loved by all ladies, only you excepted. And could I find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your humor, for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind. So some gentleman or other shall scrape a predestined scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and 'twere such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
And would my Horace have the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. But keep your way. God's name I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Oh, aye. Stalk on, the fowl sits. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behaviours seemed ever to abhor.
Isn't possible. Sits the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection is the past, the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
O God, counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion, came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why, what effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well. This fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how
She did indeed.
How, pray you? You amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this is a gull, but that the white-bearded fellow speaks it. Knavery cannot, sure, hide himself in such reverence.
He hath taken the infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed, so your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that have so oft encountered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
And so will he do, for the man doth fear God. Howsoever, it seems not in him by some large jests he will make. Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
Nay, that's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he do not dote her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me! Why, it must be requited. I hear how I am censured. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she would rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy? Are they here? That they hear their distractions and can put them to mending? They say the lady is fair. 'Tis a truth. I can bear them witness. And virtuous. 'Tis so. I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me. By my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor great argument of her folly. For I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance to have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me. Because I have railed for so long against marriage. But doth the appetite not alter? A man loves meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain awe a man from a career of his humor? No. The world must be peopled. When I say I would die a bachelor, I did not think I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come in to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You took pleasure in the message, then?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point and choke a daw withal. You have no stomach, signor. Fare you well.
Ha! Against my will I am sent to bid you in to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no pains for those thanks that you took pains to thank me. That's as much to say, any pains that I take for you is as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity on her, I'm a villain. If I do not love her, I'm a Jew. I will go get her picture.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince,
And
and
did-
my new betrothed lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they love Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection, and never let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you do so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full as fortune a bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
O God of love, I know he doth deserve it, as much as may be yielded to a man. But nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than Beatrice. No. Rather, I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion, and truly I'll devise some honest slanders to stain my cousin with. One doth not know how much an ill will or ill word may poison liking.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Senor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy, always excepted my dear Claudio.
I pray you, be not angry with me, madam, speaking my fancy. Senor Benedict, for shape, for bearing, argument, and valor, goes foremost in report through Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent name.
His excellent did earn it, ere he had it. When are you married, madame?
Why, every day tomorrow. Come, go in. I'll show you thee some attires, and have thy counsel, which is the best to furnish me tomorrow.
Action.
is in mine ears. Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell, and maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such, and Benedict, love on. I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind up our loves in holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it better than reportingly.